If there's one thing that I've done that I'm like the proudest of everything, all right, is the fact that people talk about, wow, you've had such success and it's just been so overnight and whatever. Well, whatever success I've got has come after like 8 years of just nothing working out.
Okay, I'm a big fish in a puddle. So what? All right, they're not doing anything.
I made my first movie in '91. It was called Reservoir Dogs. It was released in '92. 4 years before that, I was a clerk in a video store in Manhattan Beach, California called Video Archives. When I was in that video store making film, not making films, thinking about making films, renting films, I knew one day I would be a director. Everyone heard me say that. I don't think anyone else quite believed it as much as I did, and I don't even know why I believed it that much, but I did believe it. Was I knew what I wanted my movies to look like. I knew the ones that I wanted them to look like. I wanted them to look like Blood Simple or something comparable to that. But I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to not do this. Make it crappy, amateurish. I didn't know how to do that. And so that was this sort of Damocles hanging over my head during all my talk and all my aspirations of being a director is, would my stuff look pathetic? Or would it look beyond professional, but would it look good? And I didn't, because I had no technical knowledge, I didn't know how to do that. So there always was this sort of Damocles. I mean, I figured everybody who spent time on a movie set tried to make their movies look good. The worst ones I'd ever seen, I'm sure they worked really hard on them. What could stop me from being different from them? Well, Terry, you have a vision. You have a direct cinematic vision in your movies, and it goes from movie to movie to movie. And you can see that. How do you do that? And he goes, well, Quentin, maybe because you've never really been on a movie set before, maybe you don't understand exactly how it works. So let me explain it to you a little bit. Quentin, it's not your job to create your vision. It's your job to have a vision. And then it's your job to hire talented individuals, to hire talented artists who understand your vision. And you articulate it to them. And then they take your vision and they create it. And by them creating it, you part it back a little bit, you add a little bit to it, but your vision is still a two-dimensional vision. They will take the different elements of your vision and make it three-dimensional. And then you'll get back more than you gave them, and then you'll know even more what you're talking about and what you're seeing, and then the vision will get filled in. You think you have to do everything, and you don't. You don't need to know anything about sewing to have wonderful costumes in your films. You just need to express what you want to the costume designers. You don't need to have a degree in engineering to have magnificent sets in your pieces. You need to describe what it is you want. You don't need to know how to take a bunch of different light stands and put them together to create a specific lighting effect. That's not your job. You don't need to know any of that. What you need to know is you need to have a vision and you need to know how to express it. And then you let the other people take it and do it for you. That is what a director does.
What's a movie you want to see? What is it you want to contribute? And make it maybe just even slightly a little less about you yourself.
Is this real or am I just being a dreamer? And the fact that I didn't know how to do those different things always put me in the debate amongst myself, dreamer or artist. That was always ammunition for the dreamer side of the debate. And in one answer like that sort of Damocles went away. Because I did have a vision, I did know what I want, and I could describe it. That I could do, I can describe it, I can talk about it. That is what I know I can do.
What's the movie that we have never seen because you haven't made it? And make that movie. Make the movie that it's the reason why you're going to be doing it.
There's like an aesthetic working in Melville's work that you get a sense that you don't have to know how to make a movie. If you truly love cinema with all your heart and with enough passion, you can't help but make a good movie. You don't have to go to school. If you just truly love cinema with enough passion and you really love it, then you can't help but make a good movie.